Hello, this is Natalie of the Vintage Cross Stitch Niche, reporting to you from the cross stitch cupboard where I caught Mary today actually starting to get ready for Halloween. She was changing out some of the scenery. About a month from now, this place will be all decked out for fall and Halloween. It's awfully nice to come here and see things in person. In fact, I don't know how people kit up things without seeing the floss in person. It's awfully hard. And of course, there's so many goodies. So today we're going to look at some fall items. We're going to look at some new items, some fabric as usual. And I'm going to try to find some out-of-print things for people to see. I was over here taking photographs, actually, of the primitive hair items. She has this big basket of primitive hair fabric, and I thought I would show you some things that are done on this fabric. Oh, now this is the Mermaid of Salem Bay. Isn't that beautiful? And this comes with, oh, so much stuff. It's got a pin key, a floss keep you can use. It's got this. This is a, I don't know what you'd call this, but this is for your floss as well. Isn't that kind of cool? And then this is the fabric for it, called Pirate's fabric. It's so beautiful. So this is sort of a set that you can buy. That's one. And then I wanted to show you guys Dark Spell, which is one of her newer fabrics. Isn't that beautiful? Dark Spell. And this is carved. It's a brand new chart. Was done on Dark Spell. And this too was done on Dark Spell. Wanted for crimes of witchcraft, and it's a kitty cat. So that's Dark Spell. I also looking at Tempest. Tempest is an interesting, beautiful
Tempest
blue.
has a design that hasn't been released yet. It's coming.
So according to Karen,
we're just ahead of the time.
This is hot off the presses. Tempest, the design is not out yet. I'm sure it'll be out momentarily, but pretty darn nice, huh? And just look at the other cool stuff. This is called Chant of the Queen. This linen has music on it, and it's a beautiful linen. There's White Snowflake. There's more Dark Spell. This is Wild Rose, and there is a model, a shop model that I will show you that was done on Wild Rose. We've got Ocean Skies, and let's see. Here's Vintage Rose. That's another one. There's Wild Rose. And Vintage Rose, both of which are also very nice. Pretty cool stuff, huh? So I thought I would show you these. And let's go over to the new area. There's some interesting things here. This is Italian Diamonds by Wendy Casey Designs. There's quite a bit of, I think this is white work. Yeah. Very pretty. And it looks like it comes with a pack of silk. This is by Shannon Christie, called Home Sweet Home. This is not brand new, but this is not only for a few months ago. This was the kit, the Nashville kit 2020 from Samplers Not Forgotten. I have this at home ready to go. I actually bought it here. Oh, Peter Pan by Quaker Fantasies. Boy, is that different. Wow. This is really a out there chart, but it is really interesting. This is Carol Manning, green. Let's see what else we got here. Summer House Stitch Works, Winter Cometh. I like the way they shaded that. I really do like that. See that it almost looks like different fabric, but it's not. It's different floss. Oh, the Spooktacular Garden Labyrinth, excuse me, by Carol Manning. With all kinds of cats and ghosts. How beautiful. I'm sure that photo does not do this justice. Oh. And Tiny Modernist Day of the Dead trio. Once again, another Halloween design. If you have ever been to Epcot, they have a Mexico area that's got a ton of the Day of the Dead stuff. It's pretty neat. So we're going to do a little this and a little that. I definitely want to show you the what fabric's left. She just recently sold quite a bit of fabric, but we'll start going over things that are coming for fall and that, and then I do want to look at all the out of print stuff too. So this is more than fall. This is actually fall and Thanksgiving. So let's see what we got. We got Gather. I love looking at these models. This is by Time to Gather by Hands On Designs. Harvest, and I know that's by Hindsight. Give Thanks by Lizzie Kate. Let the Hunt Begin. I'm not sure who that's by. I don't see the... Oh, it says Heart and Hand. Whoop. Let's get you there. Let the Hunt Begin. These wonderful stand-ups. I actually have these as whips. I'm thinking who they're by. Thanksgiving Friends. Needle Love. I have these. I have this chart, and I do have it kitted up. This is so cool. Look at this. By Plum Street, Gobble Gobble. It's a high count linen. It is a really, let's see, will that focus? Yeah. I really like that. Wow. Look at the finish. It's got, the way they stuffed it. I'm just wondering if there's a hole in the back and they stuffed it that way. I've seen people do that and then put a patch over it, or they just put the patch, but that's so cool. Gobble Gobble by Plum Street. Could this be on my little list of things to get? Yes, it is now. All right, and I don't know what this is. I've never actually seen this before. Happy Fall. Karen, what is this? This little guy?
It's one of those little Just Nan.
Just Nan?
Yeah, and it comes with all the little attachments, but not the fabric. So you use your own fibers and your own fabric.
Your own fibers.
And you make that little owl.
And your own fabric. And it's by Just Nan. This is awfully cute. Some people have trees for the holidays besides Christmas. We don't. But it's something I thought about, actually. This is Tribal Pumpkin by White Willow Stitching. It's magnificent. That is done on even weave, and the stitching's perfect. In fact, it's so beautiful. I love it. Tribal Pumpkin. We Gather Together, and this is on a really big loose fabric, and that is by Cedar Hill, called Thanksgiving Blessing. And I love stitching on big fabric with 3 or 4 strands. I have a pillow I did like that, and I love it. It's all the rage to stitch on high count fabric, but let me tell you, stitching on this low count fabric with a nice with a bunch of strands is a lot of fun. This is Be Ye Thankful. That is awfully pretty, and it's done on this really nice shaker box. I think this is a, let's see, that's by Cricket Designs, but I think this is a Sudbury box. It looks like it. The Sudbury boxes are just beautiful. Now we've got more Thanksgiving. My God, let's see. This is one of my favorite seasons. To Everything There Is a Season. Oh no, I'll get that in a minute. That is by Elizabeth Designs. I'm going to take this down. It says, Give Thanks for Your Blessings by X Appeal. I don't want to drop anything. I just got to be careful. Give Thanks for This Day. Beautiful fabric by Hands On Designs. There's that little guy back there, and I'm not going to get him, but he's awfully cute. There's a welcome back there. I think that's by Cricket. Count Your Many Blessings. It's in here somewhere. Autumn Acorn by Twisted Thread. I love this finish. Look at that beautiful, beautiful simple acorn in a gorgeous frame. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's in a basket. I know that was a gift for Karen from her, I believe her daughter. Isn't that nice? This is November by Heart and Hand. This is DMC Colors Sweet Fall Home. I guess it's a DMC design. There is Pumpkin Pie. Oh, I love that. And I don't know who it's by. I'm sure you can probably Google that, but I'm not going to get up there. I can't get up there. Okay. Now let's go here. This is really cool. This is done on an old broom. In fact, this looks like a cinnamon broom, called Harvest Heritage. We got a whole bunch more stuff up there.
Natalie, here's pumpkin pie.
Oh, pumpkin pie. Is that really by the Primitive Hare? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That pumpkin pie right there, which is an awesome, awesome finish, is by the Primitive Hare. I did not know that.
See, you learn something every day.
I learn every day in everything I do. I didn't know this was the Primitive Hare. Let's see, what year is that? 2018.
Uh-huh.
This might go on my, I'm going to take this home.
You want it?
Yeah, I'm going to take it. I don't know, I'm going to find fabric for it too.
All right.
Something orangey.
Okay.
So that was by the Primitive Hare. In fact, we were just talking about the Primitive Hare. There's some more pillows. I'm going to try to get a close-up again. These are way up there. And that one right there is done on this real thick fabric and put on this fluffy kind of chenille pillow. It's kind of cool. If anybody wants to know what anything is that I'm not telling you because I can't get up there, let me know and I'll find it for you. That's cool. That it's a pumpkin with a turkey in it. I think that's really neat. Oh, okay. My arm is hurting. I always say that. All right, let's go over to the Halloween section. Usually you want to do Halloween before you do Thanksgiving, but we're thinking outside the box today. Let's see what we got. Aha, there's so many cool Halloween. I'll show you the newest edition. This is by Amy Brooken, stitched by Mary. And these are don't know what they're called. What is that called by Amy Brooken?
It's her Halloween series. It's a series.
It's a series, and I think they come one at a time.
Yep.
And aren't these guys cool?
But now they're all out, so they're all available now.
These are all available. I'll show you when I'm done in the Halloween section her newest series. She has a Christmas one, and now she's got this sheep one that is totally cool. But this is by Amy Brooken, and that is Week's Carrot for sure. I wasn't sure, but it is. Yeah. This is Skeletons by Roveris. That's pretty new chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty new. Anything you see that's on the wall, or that I show you as a model, Karen has. I can't read all of those up there, but oops. If I know it, I'll tell you. That October, which is a very popular chart, and many people have stitched it, that is by Cross-Eyed Cricket, for sure. I have that one. I love these little pillows. Oh. This is by Scissortail, Halloween Whimsies. These are great.
Stuffed with walnut shells.
Walnut shells.
Yeah.
I love the way these are finished. Look, it's got a little thing on it. That's one. Let me show you the other, because these are actually kind of cool.
Choices for pumpkin pie. I'll lay them out and you can see.
Sure. Well, look, we'll see. You guys can see how I kit something up. Sometimes I pick the floss first, and sometimes I say, no, I have to have that fabric for this, and then I adapt the floss to it. So this is also Halloween Whimsies by Scissortail. I'm just concentrating on that because I like it. This is, let's see, Boo to You by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. Relatively new chart. Isn't that cute? I just love looking at these models, you know? It's just to see other people stitching. Those little bat bomb, spider legs, and coffee paint, those are by, oh, I know who they're by. Oh, I gotta think about it. I've always liked this cat. Actually, one of my giveaways was this chart. It's With Thy Needle and Thread, Cat in the Moon. Halloween Time. This is by Needlework Press. She has a whole series of things she does in these clocks. Really interesting stuff. That big one right there is, that big one right there, who is that by? I can get on that. Sam Sarah, Witch's Pantry. So many. Let's see, it's a good thing I have Zoom because then I can zoom it in. I like that one. That is by Bent Creek. It's called Yikes. These beauties on these great linen by Amy Brooken. They really like Amy Brooken here for Halloween. Nice. Just gonna pan out. I'm resting my arm. It's hard to get up there. Eventually these will come in the front of the store. It's a lot easier, but today they're up here. Let's see, I'm just going to pan out. That Happy Halloween is kind of cool. And look at all the pillows. Once again, some of these are chunky pillows. And I love chunky pillows. And I can't tell you the names of these at this very moment, but if you're interested, let me know and I will find out for you. I know that one's Amy Brooken as well. It's kind of funky. This is by Samsara as well. I saw this one being done last year or the year before, I don't know. Oh, is my arm finally okay? Yes. There's also a bunch of charts here, so we can look at these charts. They're, the Halloween charts are being gathered. First, I'm just going to go show you some of the back issues. These back issues are no longer printed, so they're hard to find. There's 2019, 18, 17, 16, 14, and I think this is 13. So we got a whole bunch of years of back issues of these just cross-stitch Halloween magazines, if anybody's been looking for them. Let's look through these charts, because there's some interesting stuff in here that are, they're not. Some of them are models and some are not. That's a Bargello pumpkin. This is by Amaryllis Artworks. I've never seen this. It's called Halloween Ball. That is cool. Wow. I've never seen this. So apparently you sew the pieces together, make each piece individually, and then you put together this ball. That's super cool. That's a new chart for me, for sure. Let me put this back. It's hard to do stuff one-handed sometimes. Let's get on the ground here. This one is by Stony Creek. Halloween is in the air, beware, on beautiful fabric. And sometimes that black looks so nice on the orange fabric. Another one by Stony Creek. Rest in Pieces. I've never seen these. That's cool, isn't it? That's really cool. These are nice. Probably only done with a few colors. Oh. And let's see, this is Cricket Collection. Oh, I'm going to get on the ground. Why not? Pull these out. See what we got here. This is called a Wicked Patch. Cricket Collection. They've been around a long time. They still make designs and charts. Let's see what else we've got back here. This one's another Cricket. Oop. And then there's another Leisure Arts back here. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Watercolor Ghosts by Sakis and Company. It's kind of neat. It's different stitches. Let's see. Gingerbread Haunted House by Victoria Sampler. This is so cool. I can't imagine making this. It would take... I don't know if it really takes that long to stitch. You just have to have talent to put it together. This is... I don't know this designer. Hold on, let's look. This is Ekterina Tchaikovskaya. Oh, I do know this designer. She shares stuff on the Vintage Cross Stitch Niche page all the time. Her new stuff. This is called Vintage Collection Halloween Girl. And she is Russian. Interesting that this isn't called French, but this is like a design that would be off an old postcard. That's pretty neat. There's only one here. We're going to look at all these because this is so fun looking at charts that I've never personally seen before. Here's an old magazine. I'm sure this is out because there's probably a model somewhere. It's a Stony Creek. Prairie Schooler. Now, The Prairie Schooler is being reprinted right now, but the issue with the Prairie Schooler reprints is that the paper is not that nice. I mean, I don't think so. I've seen them. And these are the old cardstock, shiny, high-quality paper ones. That is a very nice chart called Nevermore. What's not to like? I really like that. This one is, see, this is a reprint. This is a reprint. I'll show you the difference. It's on regular paper, and this is a non-reprint, the original on the glossy paper. So this one's called Pumpkins. Awesome. They're little stand-up guys. Prairie Schooler Thanksgiving Comes Again. Wow. I didn't know she had all these. Let's see. This is Bump in the Night. There is a Prairie Schooler model up there. I didn't point it out. I'm going to point it out in a minute. This is fabulous. Harry Potter-ish, in my opinion. Once again, nice paper. If you see these and you want them, just give Karen a call. She'll mail them to you. But once this paper is gone, that's it. There's no more. This nice glossy paper. And this is called, I don't know what, the September. I've never seen this one either. It's a fall type hunter thing. Wow. Do I want any of these? Do I want one of these? Which one would I get? Bump in the Night versus Nevermore. I like them both. I like the haunted house and that. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna keep these out because I might be taking them. See, this is what happens. I start looking at stuff and then I'm like, have to have that. Will I ever get to all these? Probably not, but that's okay. I'll get to a lot of them. I finish a lot of mine. I post them all the time. Let's see, Bent Creek Trick or Treat Row. I think we showed this model. Raise the Roof, which is Teresa Vinette, and it's also somebody else. It's a collaboration. This is called, I don't know, it says, this is why jack-o'-lanterns are missing teeth. It's called Sweet Tooth, actually, that's why. Okay. Halloween, A Night to Dismember. I have this chart. I have not kitted it up. It is, I think it's fabulous. I love the arms. I think it's so cool. Barbara Anna, Spooky ABCs. But this one I have. I forgot I have it. Isn't that sad? But that one I wanted to kit it up actually. Oh, now I can get up off the floor. This is Glendon Place. I don't know the name of it, but that's okay. I like that tree. I would just do that tree without the moon. That tree is awesome. It reminds me of Halloween Horror Nights, which unfortunately Universal Halloween Horror Nights will not be happening this year. You know, not surprised by that, but I was trying to think how they would be able to do it, and at night it would be too hard to socially distance. There's also alcohol served there, so I think it would be impossible, so they made a wise decision there, but hopefully next year. We've been to 13 years of Halloween Horror Nights and haven't missed a year until this year. This is by Mary McDonald, Whispered in the Wind, called Guardians. I've seen this one done. It is very cool. Reminds me of The Birds, the old Hitchcock movie. Hand Blessings, Halloween Silhouette Pumpkin. This is Quaker Gone by Needlework Designs, Michelle Inc., Quaker Gone Poe. Oh, Quaker Gone Poe, like Quaker Gone Edgar Allan Poe. That is a beautiful chart. I would love to see that done. This one is Stitching Pretty If the Shoe Fits. Okay. My God, this is so fun going through these. I have never seen most of these, or a lot of them. Blackberry Lane, Witch's Night Out. I have seen this. Blackberry Lane, these are pretty much in my top favorite designs of all time, because I saw a trunk show and it was here. The trunk show was here. The designs are magnificent. And I think she did have this one in the trunk show. This exact, which is probably this model. But I just love them. I think they're unbelievably beautiful. The Work Basket. Quaker Halloween. There's two designs in here, the owl and the bat. Some of these are probably up in that area. Let's see, we already went that one. Let's see, is there more here I haven't? Yes, there is. This one is by Sue Hillis, called Hello Halloween. Oh. By Sue Hillis. And I think there's another Sue Hillis back here. Yes, there is. Called Creature Feature. Looks like it comes with some sort of... What does it come with? Oh, charms. Creature Feature. Let's put this back. That's the Sue Hillis section. There might be another one in there. I don't know. This is White Willow Stitching. I'm not going to take it out. That's kind of cool. This Tribal Skull. This is it done in two different colors. It's the same chart. Looks completely different, right? Heart and Hand, it says Skinny Halloween. Okay, I don't know what this is. There's more charts back here. A lot of these are shop models. Shepherd's Bush. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this is Sugar Skull by Imaginating. I think it's great to see these up close like this. When you see a photograph, it just doesn't do it justice. The Needles Notion, Halloween Harvest. I'm not taking that one out. Blue Ribbon Designs. This is called Six Bats in a Witch's Hat. Ink Circles. These are beautiful designs, my God. Aren't they pretty? Called Celtic Beasties. I think it's Celtic. Celtic Beasties. Some of these, it's her last one, which tells me she's probably sold a lot of these. Plum Street Sampler, Halloweenies. Oh, this one I gotta pull out. That's hilarious. Wiener Dogs, Halloweenies. I gotta put this back. I know there are even more charts. This is just a small portion of them. The Needles Notion, Bewitching Trio. I've seen these done in, they had Santas like that were really beautiful. The Witchy Wedgie, Magic Slippers, I've never seen that before. Brooks Books, Trick or Treat. This is an old one by Just Nan. Betty, Hattie, and Boo. This might be out of print. And let's see, The Haunted Inn by Stitchworks. Madame Lafitte. Scary Halloween. That's a beautiful chart. That is a beautiful, beautiful chart. More Glendon Place. More Praiseworthy Stitches. I think we're done with this for now. Whew. Wow, that's a lot of charts. If I find more Halloween charts, I'll show you. I am going to show you the Prairie Schooler finish. That's definitely the Prairie Schooler. That's an awesome chart. Isn't that a beautiful finish? I love that. So these are the ones I'm thinking of getting. I'm going to put them up here. And usually, I'm going to put these up here as something I want to get. Oh, there is something up here I forgot to show you guys. Before we go back to the fabric. This is called Vintage Sewing Set. Okay? And as you can see, this is like supposed to be a, I don't know, pillow of some sort, or with all the vintage sewing items and a little charm for your scissors. Well, look what Mary made. This is definitely a real old rolling pin for sure. And she put the finish on the rolling pin. Isn't that fabulous? I love this. I picked it up. I was like, Mary had to make this. She's very creative with her finishes. I mean, she could give classes. She could do it for a living if she wanted to, you know. But this is, Mary's mostly a hobbyist, and she also works at this store, and she does some of the, quite a few of the finishes that you will see are done by Mary. Like, besides this, which I think is fabulous, this finish was done by Mary recently. I showed this to you before. Heart and hand. The fish. Just beautifully finished. These were done by Mary not that long ago. Oh, that's crazy good. Very, very nice.
This is a new needle punch. I don't think you've ever shown needle punch, have you?
You know, I try to concentrate, but I have. Occasionally.
Yeah, that's a new ornament. Yeah, brand new. It's
Pepperberry.
from Pepperberry, and she does all different series.
Wow.
Of punch needles, and that's a new ornament.
Yeah, I still have my punch needle
And this
kit.
is a great design from the magazine.
It's beautiful. Which magazine is that from?
Punch Needle.
Oh, that's Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher.
Uh-huh.
I knew I saw that somewhere. Isn't that funny? I was like, where did I see this? Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, which is a fabulous magazine. If you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest you check it out. I'm going to look, let's see. We're going to look around and see if we can find more fall designs, because today is fall day for me. Or at least we're getting into fall. Now these are all ones that are samples that I showed you. Thanks for This Day by Hands On Designs. Not samples, I mean shop models. Teeny Pineapple by the Sweetheart Tree. Some of these are, some of these are not. This is by this Teeny Tweeny Itty Bitty Kitty Thanksgiving. Oop. Autumn Acorn by Twisted Threads. That's the exact, that is the frame that she has here, in the on the shop model. Okay. Sweet Nothings. These are little charts. Pumpkin Patch by JBW. So this is good because some of those models I didn't know what they were, so this will tell you. This is Little House Needleworks Pumpkin Alphabet. That is adorable. That's really adorable. You can make that on a piece of scrap linen, and with whatever color you have left. You don't have to follow the colors. In fact, I think sometimes you're better off not making it your own. This is by Le Jardin, and I'm going to butcher that, so I'm not even saying, but here, it's by them. Let's see, Lucy Beam. This is In Autumn Leaves Fall by Lucy Beam. Have you ever seen so many charts in one place? My God. This is Teresa Kogut. I just love that face, that witch head. Little bit of Autumn by Erica Michaels Petites. Waxing Moon, September. No, not all of these are shop models, and if they are, I haven't seen them all. This is just a collection of fall. Country Cottage Needleworks Fall Festival. I've never seen many of these. There are definitely parts of this shop which I have never seen charts. I think I could spend a lifetime going through these things. This is Hothouse Petunia Designs. Turkey dressing. That's hilarious. Love his eyes. The Blue Flower. This is a relatively new, the Blue Flower, relatively new designer. And she likes acorns. These are autumn acorns. This is a fairly new chart. Aren't those cool? Manny Dodonna, Give Thanks. The question is, what am I going to walk out of here? I want you guys to think about it as you're watching this, if you're watching it. What is she going to walk out of here with? What chart? In general, it'll be something I've never seen before. Angel Stitching, Country Pumpkins. This is probably an older, 2006, not that old. That is very country looking. Lizzie Kate, In All Things Give Thanks. There's an apple picking chart here. Huh, what the heck? Free chart with purchase of 2 new Colorworks. And look at this, you've got these Colorworks charts, and you've got this chart, and all you got to do is buy these 2. And you've got a cool looking chart. These might be colors that somebody's looking for all I know. Let's see. Pumpkin, Lily Points. Another, I've never seen this. Now this is a computer generated chart. I think the designers would do better if they actually had a model that was in their photo. Because this looks great, and I look at it and I say, this looks cool, and just looking at it and seeing what's being stitched and so forth, I believe, this is making a recipe for making pumpkin jam. I believe that this computer-generated model probably doesn't do it justice. This is actually really cool. Not a lot of colors, DMC and Anchor, but this is a really cool chart. I would love to see that one done. Erica Michaels, In Everything Give Thanks. Hands-on Designs, Pumpkin Spice Farm. This is, I can't pronounce her name, but she's Italian designer, Cuore, Cuore. I can't pronounce it, so I have seen people do this one, this Sunflower Farm. So pretty. Cherrywood Designs, Thanks, Grace, Peace. I've never seen this. Just beautiful. Cedar Hill, We Gather Together. Oh, to ask the Lord's blessing. It's a song. And there's a pillow over there made out of this. This is really pretty. I don't know if Cedar Hills is designing any. Gather by Hands-On Designs. I showed you this beautiful shop model. JBW Giving Thanks. Autumn Spice by Little House Needleworks. And this is all kitted up. Hands-On Designs, Live Within Your Harvest. I have seen this done. It is so cute. And this has it says Squash Velveteen. That's gotta be, this Squash Velveteen has gotta be done by Lady Dot Creates, it looks like it. Okay. Oh my goodness, this just goes on and on. Country Cottage Needleworks. This is Autumn Pumpkins. What I like about this is the colors. I love these colors. Oh, so pretty. I'm a Little Scarecrow by Cherrywood Designs. Never seen that one either. Okay. Let's see. These I've seen. These I've already done. Whimsy and Wit. November is different, huh? XXXX for my boys. I do not know this designer. I do not believe she is designing anymore. I don't know. Live Within Your Harvest. Apparently she came out with that first. But I do like this pumpkin. I really do. It's very nice. Evening Star Designs. Nice. Oh, don't know what this is. Sometimes I find random things. Let's see. This looks like it's a... Oh, this is Cloth Strand. It's some sort of was a freebie chart. By the Bay Needle Art. I love her stuff. So different. There is some shop models over there. It's actually, I'm going to show them to you. It is actually a tribute to somebody who passed away who was a long-term stitcher here, and I'll show you. There is one of the By the Bay Needle Arts that's finished. It's beautiful. Okay. Needle Bling Designs. Let Fall Begin. I'm sure that's so pretty. Another Cherrywood Designs Harvest. Oh, Kelmscott Autumn Acorn. What is this? It comes with the little, oh, it comes with the piece for finishing. So you make this and you put it on top. That's supposed to be a scissor keep? I don't know. No, it can't be. It's just a little thing. How much is this? I like this. It's $11. It comes with a piece. That's a good deal. Okay. We're nuts about fall.
Good afternoon, cross the road.
You and I Are Friends. This is Slim Jack. I showed you this before.
Yes.
Don't worry, we're almost done. This is by Primitive Needleworks by Karen. Bless the Harvest Sampler. That's lovely.
That's okay, Jamie. Don't worry. You just be careful and don't.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'm here, so no worries.
Plum Street Samplers Autumn Posy. Absolutely beautiful. It's round. It would look so nice on a shaker box. That looks like a
Just be safe.
Lone Elm Lane
All right.
shaker box. Okay. Pumpkin Potpourri by Scissortail. Just beautiful. That is a really pretty chart. That's really pretty. Oh, we're getting to the end. Good, because time to do something else. Let's see. The Drawn Thread Holiday Thanks. I've never seen this, and I've seen the Drawn Thread. That's really beautiful. It's a little table with a beautiful bouquet on it. How pretty. Fruit of the Oak Stump Work Tassel. I've never done stump work. It's a big kit. There's a lot of stuff in there. And then Autumn Secrets free graph with purchase of buttons and fibers. What the heck? What is the graph? I don't know. I'd like to see that. Okay. Oh, should I get up? Oh my God, there's a whole other container here of Halloween. We're going to go through these because how fun. How fun. But first, let's go back to the fabric so we can look through the fun fabrics. Let's look through the fun fabrics and see if there's anything that catches my eye. I always go to high count linen, but that's good. Oh, this is even weave, 36. Oh my goodness, 40 count. Let's see what we got here. 36 count linen lost its tag. This is Picture This Plus Kermit. Great, great, great for Halloween. And this is pumpkin. I love that. I love that pumpkin. This is kiwi. This is by, I forgot the name of this. This is not Picture This Plus. I like it even better. I think it's got more movement to it. It's beautiful. These are all 36 count, guys, just to let you know. This is Tidal, of course. People have seen that before. Just going through this to see what's in the 36 count. Looks like there's onyx on the bottom. Everything's so pretty and neat. I don't want to make a mess here. I'm trying not to. I've got 36 count. These are all the 40 counts. There's 2 piles here. Vellum. Sheep straw, 40 count. Beautiful color. This is a nice piece of it. This is espresso. Huge piece of espresso, and this is sort of a grungy piece with a lot of movement to it. Very, very pretty. And this giant piece, more espresso. It's funny, there's 2 different 40 counts and they both look different. That's because it's a different dye lot. But see, 40 count, 40 count. Quite a bit of espresso 40 count. This is, looks like khaki. Another large piece of 40 count. I don't know what this is. Here's some more. This is Egyptian sand. Lilac. I don't know who makes that. This is sea fog, 40 count sea fog. Just beautiful. I'm always looking at linen. There's some 46 and some 56 count. There's some of these interesting linens that have I think they're called petit point, and then there's some that have all kinds of designs on them. There's a lot of Christmas red and green. Beautiful Christmas reds. This red Aztec, if you've ever seen it, I think it's pretty. Red Aztec. And this is watermelon. There's a completely different reds. As you can see, Aztec versus watermelon, this is much brighter. They're both appropriate. Both can be used for Christmas very successfully. This is a little bit more of a wine color. Rubeus by Picture This Plus, and of course these are reds by Zweigart. I just look at these and say, wow. Wouldn't I love to have a big cabinet full of linen? But then again, I have enough. I have plenty, but I'm always buying something else. I like this color. What is this color? This is called Sanguine. It is sort of an orangey, peachy orange, but it's got a lot of orange in it. I still don't know what I'm doing on that other.
That look for pumpkin pie.
Oh, where is pumpkin pie? Where is? It might look good. I have to hold the chart against it. What did you do with the pumpkin pie? You have it up here?
It's right here.
Aha. Let's see what you would put together with it.
It may not be as much pigment as what it's shown, but it might be fun.
Oh, these are fun.
Yeah, this is eek. That's eek with a little bit of opalescent. And then I thought this you could take and grunge it up if you...
I could grunge that up.
Because the basic pigment is a good one. Or that's already done and you don't have to do anything.
Eek is pretty. I'm thinking Sanguine might work.
Yeah, I think it might too. I didn't look at it, but I think that might be really good.
Sanguine, or if I did carrot, that might be just
Carrot's
too
going to
orange.
be too bright, I think, unless
What did
you
I just do with
unless you
Sanguine?
grungied it up.
Sanguine might look really good with it.
Yeah.
And then there's, I'm gonna look at Sanguine. This is what I end up doing, and then I'll pull the floss, and 9 times out of 10 I won't be happy with the floss colors, and I'll just change them around. This has got more of a grunge to it, actually. It's got more of a.
That has a good feel to it. That's
Although
nice.
Eek is perfect. I wouldn't have to do anything to this. Although, I got to tell you, I'm thinking.
It's pretty busy.
Yeah, it is busy, but you know.
You might want to go with the more solid look.
Or this is how I end up hemming and hawing over stuff, or just maybe a little bit more orange. Maybe that's what I need. Hold on, let me see. As you can see, this is my thought process. We're doing an aside. This color is, these are pretty colors. I don't know if there's enough here, but this is actually, I don't use a lot of Picture This Plus, but I do like it. Gingerbread by Picture This Plus might be very appropriate for it. That's real pretty. What did she do it on? Did she have a linen for it? I don't know.
You did it on the Bolin linen, 30-count Bolin linen.
You're kidding me.
That's what she did it on.
Doesn't look like it, right?
But it is much. It looks like it's been grungied up or something.
She did something to it.
Yeah.
Let's look at her linens. What would look, this is now imagine this is a fall piece.
I
The
don't think there's
Bolin linen. No, none of
anything
this
that-
would work.
None
No.
of those. None of
this
those would be
work.
good.
No. Interesting though that she because she always shows it on one of her own linens. She always chooses one of her own linens. These are those painted threads, which of course are beautiful. Really beautiful. And this is Nikki's Creations. Assorted sizes and counts. Ooh, let's see what's in here. You never know what you're going to find in here. You know, this is beautiful linen. I forgot she had this. This is 50 count, which means I'd have to buy some real fine, something fine to do it on. This is a great color. This is a great color. Wow, isn't that pretty?
Yeah, I just.
The
there's-
problem with 50 count is that you need to get something fine to work with.
It needs to be a nice single strand.
Do you have anything fine?
Well, I have some silks that are fine.
Silk, yeah.
But the problem will be matching up the colors exactly.
Yeah. Oop, camera panning too fast. At least it gives me a little thing. How many colors are in here? Probably not a lot. You know, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 5 colors. I like it on this. I like this very much. I like this color. I'm thinking that would look really nice on that 50 count fabric. I really like that. You think it's too bright, right?
I do.
It's too bright.
I think it'll take away from it, Natalie, rather than accent.
Yeah.
I love the gold, but I just think for that
And this
one,
is too dark.
that I think it is too dark because look at it will fight with the pumpkin itself unless you change
Out of
it.
all of these, I think Sanguine would be a nice
I think
piece.
Sanguine's my.
Let's get Sanguine out, and then I'm going to see if I can find these are
I'll go pull those for
pull
you.
those for me, and then we'll look at the on there. Aha! So this is the process. This is how I end up kitting stuff up and hemming and hawing, but I usually get it at the end, and you know it when you see it. Oh, since today is about fall and Halloween, let's look through this Halloween. Are you kidding me? Wow. But a lot of these are duplicates. But we're going to look through this Halloween thing. I'm going to pull this out. I'm back. I had to put this down on a chair so we can look at some of the goodies. This is Needle Bling Designs Old Witch in the Moon. That's great. And you'll have to bear with me because I got to do this one-handed. I think I'll put these back afterwards. This is Cherry Wood Witch's Checklist. Very adorable. Stitches 3, Rosie and Me. Isn't that fabulous? Screeching Owl by Rosie and Me. Love the fabric. This is really cool. This is an itty bitty one. Looks like a freebie in there. Needle Bling Designs Book of Spells. Smile Pumpkin by Alessandra Adelaide. It's beautiful in black. It is so hard to stitch on black though. Okay. Roveris. This is called, I don't know. It's something Spooky Picnic by Roveris. Spooky Picnic. Okay. Halloween Tree. Aha, Prairie Schooler. Here's some small, this is called Knock Knock. I'm pretty sure these cards are not made anymore. This one is called Who's There? So we have a knock knock and a who's there. This one's by Trilogy called The Haunting. Okay. Bent Creek Pumpkin Flower Sampler. That is so pretty. Okay. Another Roveris called Welcome to Our Web. These are relatively new. That's pretty cool. I love the way she did that web. It's all cross stitch. Comes with a really cool bat. I really like that a lot. This is Sandra Sullivan, A Halloween Year. Needle Bling Designs, My Broodstick runs on candy corn. That's awesome. Okay. Another Needle Bling Designs Countdown to Halloween. Okay. Another Needle Bling Designs October 31st.
You're welcome, dear. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Wow. Another Roveris.
I thought COVID was enough, but I know. I'd like to just
Pattern of the Month. I don't know. Oh, Stony Creek. Ingredients for Horrific Halloween. Okay. More Patterns of the Month. Halloween. Moon So Bright.
oh really oh
Another one, Jeepers Creepers.
sorry. Yeah.
I've never seen any of these. I don't think I've ever been through here. Learner's Permit
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
by Rosie and Me. That's cute. Halloween Quaker. Oh, this is awfully nice. By Needle Art by Wendy. You know, I've never seen this. That's really pretty. Halloween Quaker. That's awfully nice. I really like that. Lucy Beam Halloween bag. I've seen this done. It's real pretty. That is Extra Designs linen, which you'd have to find. Let's see, but you can do that on probably Picture This Plus. They make a linen that would look great. Another Lucy Beam. Tiny Modernist. The list goes on and on. I'm going to end up boring you with all this. Circle of Vampires.
It rained a brief minute and then just stopped.
Oh, there's a lot of water on that side. Everything's
So you said you have training to do, right?
And let's see, I'm just going to go through this and see if we could. Just get you what the highlights are. It's too many to show you. My God, All Hallows Eve by Waxing Moon. The Noteworthy Needle, Scaredy Pale.
I wanted my husband to come with me.
So tell me, what were you thinking, what were you thinking that you liked?
Spider Banner by Alessandra Adelaide. I really like this. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. Happy Halloween by Sarah. Designs by Sarah. Let's see. Kelmscott Designs, Pumpkin Pumpkin. It's another one of these where it comes with the little thing. One folk art finishing pumpkin and
That's why. Have you ever seen her Flosstube? No.
isn't that cool?
Plain black.
We can look at that too.
These are black with the little.
This is A Halloween Year by Homespun Elegance. I'm just going through this.
Modern or
Let me just thumb through just to get you the highlights now, because I think this is Boo,
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Cherrywood Designs. Oh, Teresa Kogut, these are beautiful charts. Ghoul Friends.
We got some
Shepherd's Bush, Midnight Garden Stitching Tray.
it's a lighter gold.
Dem Bones by Erica Michaels. Ink Circles.
Any of those strike the fancy? You like
Happy Halloween by Wendy. Limited edition. It comes, oh, it's a whole kit.
What do you think?
Limited edition
picks up
kit.
the golds, but it's also a neutral. So what happens is your
How much
eye
is
goes in
this?
the
I love it when it comes with pieces like that. $17.50, that's not bad at all. When you look at what stuff costs to kit up yourself. Oberlin Samplers, Halloween.
Do you know where you're going to hang it already?
Ink Circles, more ink circles.
Well, I would say you don't need glass.
I love that. Okay. I love this with the eyeballs. Okay, I'm taking this home with me. I am taking that home with me. See, this is the dangerous things. Oh, goodness. Amy Brookin.
When you want to go out a little bit, kind of use this as a sort of a mat.
Another Waxing Moon.
Fabric, go out a little bit,
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
then you set it off.
Halloween Cats.
What do you think about, you don't want like a color mat around it. Do you like see that purple one? Is that pretty?
Don't worry, we're almost done. Halloween collection for thistles.
Jamie, I don't think it's necessary because
Very
not
pretty.
that I don't want to tell you a mat.
Blackberry hey he. I have this at home.
Yeah, and it goes with this, and I think it
Stitchworks.
it just stitches right in. I'm afraid if you pick up one of the colors.
Stacy Nash, Witch Hazel Sewing Coffin. I've always liked this one.
And you don't want
Isn't that
that
great?
because the mat's not what's important.
Yeah.
And the thing's not important. It's just
Okay,
to accent your
this is Abbey Rose. I Stitch Alone at Midnight.
So the anniversary's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got through that. So what am I going to get? I'm going to get this.
Will be ordered next week, and then.
Wouldn't it be cool to do it on a fabric like that?
Our shipments are so slow.
I think this is great. I'm going to kit this up.
Exactly, because
Even something like that.
everything is taken so even.
Purple. I need a purple for this. All right, so that is going to be, I'm going to clean that up. I made quite a mess,
So
but
it's gonna be a couple weeks because of the slowdown. Yeah.
oh, wow.
I figured since I finished.
So sad. I end up getting so many things. Just to show you, this is her primitive hair area. She has such a large amount of
We'll do our best, but I
primitive hair and kits.
That just is the way it is, because I hear you,
And do you want this to be flat, or do you want a little puff behind it?
Kits, which I love these primitive hair kits. I've done a
I
few
think
of them.
that'll be a good idea, because the frame is so deep.
Oh, as you can see how nice it is to be able to kit things up.
I'm just kind of doing all the talking. Are you okay with all that?
All right.
I just want to make sure.
Now, the last part of today, because this is getting a little too long,
Do you mind if I take a
is going to be
No, go right ahead, let me put this back on here. And
looking at the sampler section.
And that way you'll be able to remember exactly what
The
you need.
sampler section.
Thank you.
Oh, look what I spied. This is that Mrs. Nutley owl, that little owl that I showed you before. Oh, that was an aside. They're all little mouse. They're mice.
Got it?
Anyway, just to look through here and see if there's anything that's out of print or interesting. This is Elizabeth Atkinson by Hands Across the Sea. Her samplers are magnificent. Eliza Knight. These are not out of print. Harriet Hartland. Sarah Mary Lakeworthy. This is a lot of
Thank you very much. All is well.
satin stitch. Threads of gold. Now these are out of print. This is beautiful. This is Threads of Gold. And I don't know the name of this sampler. Louisa Sarrett. It's just beautiful. That is out of print. I don't know what this is. It says Funky A and E. Wow. That's something else. Oh, this is by Needlework Press, no wonder. It's called Funky A and E by Needlework Press. I've never seen this. I thought I've seen all of her stuff. Vicky LoPiccolo. I'm going to put this one aside. Okay. Oh, but I've never seen that.
For you? Oh, we'll call you just as soon as it's done.
Handworks Place by Plum Street. I'm not going to show you all these. I'm going to show you some that I think are different or maybe out of print. This is a kit
I kind of wanted to show it off to
by
I was excited about it.
Maura Blackburn,
Rightly so. It's cute as can be.
Emily Jane Bronte. I am absolutely sure this is out of print. It's a kit, $34, includes the linen, and that is a very good deal. So that was my goal here. My goal here was to go through stuff that is out of print to show you.
Just perfect.
Oh, great, thank you.
What else can I get for you today? Anything?
That's actually all I needed was
All
just
right.
to drop it off for framing.
Let's see.
Thanks for braving the storm. No problem. Thank you for-
Random Motif Sampler by Nostalgic Needle. This may be out of print too. I don't know. It's an interesting sampler. 1992, Sharon Cohn. This is probably out of print. Nostalgic Needle, they're out of print. They have to be.
Who?
Nostalgic Needle?
They're out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show people out of print. I know you had a lot of out of print samplers. People look like Samplers are real hot all of a sudden last year, right?
They are amazingly popular. When we started 40 years ago, samplers were a big deal, and now they're a big deal again. If you live long enough, it all comes back.
Yeah, I think some of the people have aged, and you know, I think the younger people that didn't want samplers now are going back to the old ways. Esther's Waves by Northern Expressions. I do not know if this is in print either. Oh my goody! Look at this. This beautiful silk in here. Esther's Waves. I'm going to have to put these back afterwards. Let's see. So I'm going to go through these and mainly, because it's getting too long, I'm going to mainly try to show you the ones that I believe are out of print. This is called Black Branch Needlework, Mary Utley. I don't think it's out of print, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. They're beautiful samplers. I mean, you could spend your entire life and not even get close to starting every sampler, let alone finishing them. There's just so many. Black Branch Needlework. This is Margaret Morley. I'm going to look this up. I'm not sure if these may not be made anymore for all I know. I certainly don't see the name. And I'm on some of the sampler forums and so forth. Sampler pages. Beautiful. What is this one called? Margaret Morley. Okay. This is, we're just going through A School World. This is by a beautiful book by Needlework Press, Vicki LaPiccolo. A Schoolroom Alphabet. Just this gorgeous book with projects. My God. Beautiful. All kinds of things. Wow. That's so pretty. Probably still in print, but I don't know that for sure. Lilius Davidson's Merrywyn Farm, Scottish sampler. Merrywyn Farm is right now not easy to find because she has her own page, and that's about where you can find it, or shops like the Cross Stitch Cupboard. But I've noticed she doesn't have much stuff listed. So this one is called Lilius Davison, a Scottish sampler. The Betty Berry sampler, Periwinkle Promises. This is definitely out of print. A lot of beautiful work in this sampler. A Savior's Praise by Shakespeare's Peddler. This is relatively new. Okay. Try not to make too much of a mess here. Let's see, Inheritance by Summerhouse Stitchworks. Once again, I thought I've seen all her stuff, and I obviously haven't because I've never seen this sampler. It's magnificent. It's beautiful. This is out of print for sure. Motif sampler by, I don't know who. But that's out of print. And let's see what we got here. Doing this all one-handed. Lavender Wings, Heart to Heart, out of print for sure. This is The Garden Sampler by Forget Me Not and Stitches, 100% out of print. Pretty neat, huh? Mouton Rouge by Broderie, out of print for sure. For sure. It is magnificent. And this comes with all the silk. It's a kit. It's $50. My God, that is a good deal for this beautiful, beautiful sampler. putting that aside. This might be something I take home. Like I said, right now I'm trying to go through ones that you may never have seen or are out of print that are interesting. This is by Kathleen Strickler and Ryan. Tempting Tangles. This is not out of print. In fact, I showed this recently, but I have never. And she's got this beautiful thread pack with it. Silk. It's beautiful. Indigo Rose, Catherine Strickler, out of print. Songs of the Meadow by the Dancing Needle, out of print. Just going through this. Looking for out of print. Aha. Marion Alexander McKee, Scottish sampler by Patty Fergie, Samplers Revisited. So I'm not sure, but this may be out of print as well. Martha Hastings Sampler by Forget Me Not Stitches, definitely out of print. The Abigail Adams Sampler, out of print. Beautiful. This is a kit, also comes with a bunch of stuff. The English Rose Sampler, Jeanette Douglas. I don't know if this is out of print. It's lovely. I'm not sure if, what's out of print with Jeanette Douglas, but like I said, I'm just trying to find stuff I thought would be interesting. Miranda Skinner. This is definitely Margaret and Margaret.
This cute finish that Mary did on the wedding pin. How cute is that? Isn't that cute?
Two Angry Birds by Shakespeare's Peddler. I know that is not out of print. I don't think any of her stuff is out of print, although I don't know that. I can only do so much with one hand here, so.
And I stitched that, isn't that cool?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
One day we'll just go through all of these. I'm just looking for, again, hard to find stuff. The Sewing Circle. This is no longer made. Carpe Diem. Britt Brewster's. All right, I need to do my own stuff. So, oh, this old just cross stitch. Look at this sampler. My God. That is beautiful. Now Abide by Carla Michaels. The prize-winning issue. Anyway, I have to clean up. Hope you had fun today. Till we meet again. We'll talk soon. I know I said goodbye, but I am back because there's two different things I did not show you that I wanted to. First off is the hands-on design, well-rounded perennial pinwheels. The reason is you got to see this. They're so cool looking. And they've got them summer, spring, there's all different ones. And look at the bundle of fabric it comes with. That's what makes this. This beautiful bundle of fabric that comes with, that you buy for the chart. Had to show you that because I came across that and I was sort of blown away. The only other thing that I wanted to show was, it's not a trunk show, it is salute to Tilly. Tilly's a nice lady that used to stitch here and shop here, and there's a picture of Tilly. And she passed away. So they did a loving memory, a bunch of people stitched different items in her memory, and it's a little show. And this is By the Bay Needle Arts. Isn't that beautiful? There's a bunch of By the Bay Needle Arts here. I'm just going to show you them. That's By the Bay Needle Arts. Looks like two different people stitched this on two different fabrics.
That's the only duplicate in this show. And the only thing that's there that's not By the Bay is the Prairie Schooler up at the top. That was the piece that Tilly was stitching on when she passed, and two of her friends finished it and framed it for her.
I've met her a few times. I did not know she was that sick,
Uterine cancer.
which is sad because it's a treatable thing if you catch it, you know? I did not know. So anyway, these are the salute to Tilly. In fact, that one says, "For the love of Tilly." This is absolutely one of the nicest tributes that I could think of for somebody who enjoyed stitching. And it's amazing. Once again, she obviously, I don't really know her. This is By the Bay Needle Arts, and as you can see there, she obviously was a big fan.
It was her favorite designer, and you can see in the photo she won a second place ribbon in the contest one year for her By the Bay piece.
Here's hers By the Bay piece. Isn't that pretty? You can see it so well in there. Very nice. An awful lot of people stitch these too.
I think she's smiling in heaven.
Oh yeah.
I think
I
this,
mean, come on. This is some tribute.
yeah.
Okay, that's it, guys. Oh no! One more thing. I did not get these bags. Look at these cool looking project bags. I gotta show them to you. Aren't they pretty? Let's go through them. The fabrics. Look at this one with all the spider venom, and they're 26 bucks. That's really not bad. Beautiful, beautiful bags. Look at this one. Seaside with the cross-stitch motif. Nice. Now it's really goodbye.